Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is the day after yesterday. That is to say, the day after last week's video. And I'm feeling so much better, I have to admit. Slept pretty well in the car. And yeah, I'm off for another walk. We're going to go and find a secret waterfall valley. So if you want to see some more watery adventures and some beautiful views of the hills here in the Brecon Beacons, let's go explore. I didn't realise the start of this walk was going to be so beautiful. This morning, sounds of the birds in the trees and the sunlight in these mossy woods. What more could a girl ask for? Do you know what these beautiful blossoming trees are? I want to say it's hawthorn, but it probably isn't, and I think hawthorn is a hedge. I don't know. But it turns out I went the wrong way almost immediately as I got into these woodlands, but not to worry. It's certainly been a beautiful little bit of path. But the only rush is just that I'm planning after this to drive to Dartmoor to go to a vegetarian restaurant, cafe, whatever you want to call it, and they only serve food until 3. And I don't want to miss it because I really rarely treat myself by eating out somewhere, and I'm really looking forward to it. All this, what do we call this? Well, all this stuff from the trees like carpeting the floor like a layer of snow. It looks crazy. The only way is up. I believe it's just up this hillock, and then we'll be going around the side of the hill, staying in that valley where the waterfalls are. Oh, but this bit's steep enough, believe me. Look at this though. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Oh, it's like a sandwich of cultivated green fields and hedges with these hills around it, which is actually a really beautiful combination. Oh, I think that was a path down there. Oh, I just walked up here because I thought that's where I was supposed to go, and it looks like the path's down there. I think this is another path up to like Corndu and Pennyfuck. Time for costume change. And back down we go. Woo! Oh my god, I nearly just slipped over in sheep poo. Okay, according to the Ordnance Survey map, I'm back on track, so fingers crossed. That lunch is looking further and further away, right? Sound travels amazingly far through these hills. I haven't seen anyone else, which is pretty awesome, but I just heard a bunch of people shouting. I think they're way across on the other hillside. It's really strange. poor sheep, I feel bad disturbing them. Oh no, there's more up here, so on the path. Oh, they've got babies. Sorry guys. Sorry. Hello. Where's your mummy? Where's your mummy, darling? The waterfall is tantalisingly near yet far. There's no way I'm getting to Ashburton in time for lunch. I think I must have done my maths wrong. So that's really sad. And obviously I have gone the wrong way a couple of times, which didn't help, but it is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So I might as well just slow down and enjoy it, because sadly there's going to be no tofu banh mi for me. There's so many sheep sitting on the path. I feel like a massive bully making them all move. It's real nice here though, because there's still some trees for shade and little streams coming down. Very nice valley in which to live. I can see just a little waterfall up ahead now, so I'm really hoping this is right. I just had a moment, I thought I'd gone way too far, and the waterfalls are back there and I nearly cried. So fingers crossed. Hi. Oh. Well, I made it. Well, nearly. Now I just need to figure out how to get down. This is a super steep slope. I actually just slipped over already. Only onto my butt though. And this bit here, at least if I roll down, I'll be on the grass. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, there's so much to love here. So beautiful, the hill in the background. This pool here is deeper, the top one you can't really swim in. But I think there's a bigger waterfall just down there, so I'm going to try and pick my way down the bank and get to the deeper one. Might be easier just to wade through the river, see how it goes. Pretty worth it if I can get down. I think I'm going to go on my butt in the sheep poo. Although I've just come across here, look. I just came around that bank there. Look at that. Woo! Nearly there, nearly there. Woohoo! We're doing it, yay! Woohoo! I did it! I'm going to head over to that lovely grassy bit. There's another nice one there. see. Not bad, not bad. And it's almost like an infinity pool looking down the valley. Icy though, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely icy. Might have to get out and do the top pool now before I get too cold. When you get out and warm up, that's an idea. Get out and warm up and then brave the top pool. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's so cold. Look, that waterfall when I went a bit under my head in that first one, it was so cold it gave me a headache instantly. It's time to warm up.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
This week, I want to introduce you to Northern Greyhound Rescue, a small charity in the northwest Lancashire area dedicated to improving the lives of greyhounds and lurchers. The dogs come to the rescue from licensed tracks and also stray hounds from the pound. In the UK, a dog has only 7 days once in the pound to either be claimed by their owner or offered a place by rescue before they will be killed, regardless of their health or age. So you can see how important it is for rescues to be able to step in and offer help to these dogs. Domino is a 2-year-old lurcher that was found abandoned and taken to the stray kennels. He was very underweight and scared when he arrived at the rescue. He's now in foster, where he is well behaved and house trained and loves to cuddle on the sofa, especially with the ladies. He's loved visiting the beach for a run and in secure fields, but he can still be unsure out on road walks, and he needs someone who can show him a lot of love and persevere with his training outdoors to give him more confidence. He's desperate to be someone's best friend, and did you ever see such incredible markings? Northern Greyhound Rescue and all the others I feature are independent charities and are only able to do this work through the donations of people like you and me, and the amazing volunteers who help with fostering, fundraising and transportation. The cost of kennels, food and vet bills is incredibly high, but without us, these dogs have got no chance. I'm currently running a fundraiser to help raise funds to support these dogs, and if you can spare £1 or £2 to help, that would be amazing. The link is in the description of the video. Thank you so much from me, Domino, Forrest, Ernest, Molly and Electric. To find out more about any of those amazing dogs, or about volunteering at Northern Greyhound Rescue, do check out their website or Facebook page, links in the description.
Oh, it's so cold. My teeth chattering. Oh my god. Oh. I don't understand how it was. Yesterday swimming, I didn't feel cold, but Jesus. It was getting my head wet with so much water. It was quite powerful, the flow of the water, and icy cold, and it just drilled into my head. And I've just got so cold now. Got my jump on. I think I need to. At least I know I will be able to warm up soon in the sun's up, but Jesus, this is why in the winter I never get my hair wet. I literally can't stop shaking. It's quite funny. Oh my god. It's been like at least 10 minutes. I put my joggers and my jumper on and just trying to drink some tea while I look at the waterfall and sit in the sun. And the sun is warm, but oh my god. Oh, had I realised that was going to make me so cold, I probably might not have done it. Hey, you can see how steep it is. I walked up behind the tree and then right along the top of that cliff here. Well, hopefully I've stopped shivering enough to make it back across the river. I'm going to go back up to the first falls there, where hopefully might be able to have a better view of the mountain. I think it's called Cribbin. Am I making that up? Yeah, so see if we can go back up to the first falls and enjoy the views from up there for a while. Okay, first bit's done, and now we just have to go back across there. I found a nice warm rock to sit on, right next to the stream. I can see these like 3 little waterfalls and the hill in the distance. This is such an incredible spot. I've seen nobody else here on the path or here. Incredible to get to have it by myself, and I love the way there's so many different bits you can sit next to here. Stop a while in one place, move up to another one, all different kinds of views. And all the sheep that are around, and just hopping down. When I was sitting at the one below, they were just coming down. One of them stood at the very top and was just looking at me, probably wondering what on earth I was doing in their waterfall valley. But it's very cool having them to share it with. I mean, this might sound funny, but having all those sheep, like, I feel together with them. I feel together with like all animals, so they kind of stopped me feeling lonely too. I felt like I was sharing it with them, and it's nice. It's really nice. So as you can see, I'm not shivering anymore. Yippity doo dah, that's great. I've managed to get back around the cliff, so I don't think we need to worry about me toppling into anything. The dangerous part of the walk is done. I'm feeling warm again. I'm just going to sit here for a bit and chill out. I should have brought my iPad with me. I was supposed to be working this afternoon, editing next month's video for you guys. Tomorrow's video, in fact. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to have that finished, so apologies if I didn't get it finished. But I didn't bring my iPad with me, so I won't be able to do that. So instead, I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. I'll try and do some mindfulness and just soak it all in. I hope that you are really enjoying these sights and sounds too. This is an incredible little place. Wherever you can come for some peace and quiet yourself. Homemade breakfast bar. you should ever come here, do this walk, try and find the rock seat I had down there. I swear it's the best seat in the house. Resting, a lovely warm rock to sit on. Resting your back against a soft grassy bank, and it's blocking you from the wind that does get funneled up the valley there. And you can look up at these set of waterfalls and crib in behind, or turn around and look down the valley. Oh. And right next to the stream, it's so beautiful. I just becoming so interested in, you know, really like looking at things up close. You know, which I think you start doing when you let go of everything else and you really are like present. And it's amazing, you know, seeing the insects and the waves rippling and the little kind of mossy things growing in the water. And that is a good seat for it, so yeah, try and find it. I think it's time for me to start heading back now, because I've still got like 3-hour drive. So yeah, this is amazing though, and actually I just really want to come back here with my tent and stay here because it's so awesome. And apparently I think that is Cribbin, and then Penny Fack is just the one further around there. So I think you could walk up there. This has seriously been a really special day. Really, really special. I'm going to remember this forever. What an absolutely brilliant place, and to have it all to myself, the sunshine. Yeah. Enough said, probably. It really is such an amazingly beautiful island that we have here. I've just been laughing to myself that I could possibly be like looking at these views. And yeah, I think, you know, whether you're in England or Scotland and Wales, they're all incredibly beautiful countries. And this island, this United Kingdom is a very stunning place, and I think we should all be so proud to live here and to, yeah, just do everything we can to protect the countryside and the wildlife, to keep it special forever, because it really does take your breath away how stunning it truly is here. Hi, Mummy. Who's this? It's okay. Oh, baby. I'll go around, don't worry. It's okay. Sheep have amazingly strong voices, and don't the babies just sound so sad sometimes? It's breaking my heart. In terms of greyhound accessibility, Miss Nancy would have had no problem getting to those first falls and pools. I wouldn't have taken her probably down to the second one where it's run fast, because the adverse camber was extreme, and especially with that drop off into the cliff, I wouldn't have liked that. I'm sure there's a lot of very nimble dogs out there that would do that no problem, but I would have been concerned. But I think actually you can cross over at the top. You'll see easily you can cross over and follow her trail down the other side. I think it's just a sheep path, but I think if you went down that way, you could come down to those second falls down the bank there, which would be still steep but a lot less hazardous. So I think that would definitely be worth a try if you didn't like the route that I took. Handy tips for greyhound owners. That's what you get. Although it's a there and back walk, it's actually really nice because the views are just totally different on the way back. Although there's a lot of places you kind of need to stop and look up at them because the path needs some attention because it's a bit rocky. But I hope that you've enjoyed it. Perhaps you feel inspired to come and try and find these waterfalls yourself. Thank you for watching. I'm going to bid you adieu now. I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. And hopefully I'm going to see you next week for some more fun times. Bye. Hi. Oh my god, a lump of something just flew into my mouth. I thought maybe it was a bug, but it wouldn't come out. I used my finger to get it out. I think it might have been a piece of poo. How does that happen? Why does that happen to me? Oh.